everyone, and welcome to my very first writing vlog. I'll be documenting a day of working on my Camp NaNoWriMo projects. NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month, which is where you try to write a 50,000 word novel in November. Camp NaNoWriMo is every April and July, and it can be any writing project you want to work on. It doesn't have to be 50,000 words, it doesn't have to be a novel. This is my 8th year participating in Camp NaNoWriMo, and I love it so much. This video was requested by you guys, so I'm going to document my whole writing day today and bring you along for all the vibes. So keep watching and let's have some fun. So before we can actually begin working, we need to do a little bit of prep. We need to get our supplies. I'm gonna run down the list of supplies that I bring along for my perfect writing day. Number 1 is snacks. Then my laptop and a charging cord. Then my plotting notepads and my favorite pens. Can't get any writing done without my favorite headphones. Now, the place I'm going to be writing today is cold, and I like to be very comfy and cozy. So I'm wearing a t-shirt, some baggy pants, and I'm gonna keep myself warm with my favorite hoodie. I'm also grabbing some secret snacks that I'm going to show you later. So we have our supplies, we have our snacks, our writing materials, headphones for music for the vibes, and something to keep warm and cozy. Now what else do we need? Caffeine. The next step is to caffeinate. We also need somewhere to write. Lucky for us, the place we're going to caffeinate is also the place you're going to be writing at. So let's head there. Now I can hear you guys from the other side of the screen, and you're saying, Maddie, you don't need to caffeinate to write. No, you don't. But caffeine stimulates the production of serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine in the brain. You know what all of that promotes? Feeling great. You know when you're the most creative? When you're feeling great. So let's feel great, get some caffeine, kickstart our creative juices, and do some work. I'm also just a coffee girly. Let me know in the comments below whether you're team coffee or team sadness. We made it. Okay, I'm at Starbucks now. I got my drink. This is a venti iced mocha, but instead of getting it with milk, I got it with vanilla sweet cream. Oh yeah, that's good. So I sent a message to my friend telling her I was almost ready for the word sprints. Shout out to my amazing online friend Bliss, who agreed to word sprint with me today. What is a word sprint? Basically, you race against the clock for who can write the highest amount of words in that time. So in case you haven't guessed, the place that I'm caffeinating and writing is at Starbucks. I apologize for this moving table. I don't know why it's doing that. Bliss and I word sprint on Discord, but for some reason it's not loading. So this could present a problem. Anyway, caffeinating is an important part of my writing process because it basically wakes up my brain. I feel more creative, more energized, more alert, more focused, more ready to go. Discord will not load for whatever reason, so I'm kind of peeved about that. Let me see if I can access it on the web, see if we can get Bliss for a writing sprint. Okay, I wasn't able to get the Discord app on my laptop to load, but I logged in on the website, so that's working, and I sent a message to Bliss asking her if she was ready to word sprint. So we've completed about everything on our checklist. We have our snacks. Off screen on my table are my snacks, my headphones, my other writing materials like my pens and my notepads, my hoodie to keep warm, obviously our caffeine, and of course I also have my laptop. For Camp NaNoWriMo this year, I'm working on writing the second book in my historical series, Warfare. I don't have a name for the book yet, but the series is called Warfare, so I'm just calling the project Warfare Book 2 until I can come up with an actual title for the novel. I started the month with a different writing project, but sometimes you just gotta go where the inspiration takes you. So far, I have 10,000 words in this novel written already this month. I'm so excited about it. I cannot believe I'm already on the second book of my series. That is so insane to me, but it's one of the reasons why I love Camp NaNoWriMo so much, because you can just dedicate a full month to working on your project and just basically be consumed by it for the whole month. So I'm just waiting on my friend Bliss to get online, and then we can start word sprinting, or I can just go ahead and start. and then she can join me when she gets on. I might do that. Oh, and no, I didn't forget the special candies I brought that I'm gonna show you guys. So I brought these super special Japanese candies. I thought it was so cool to have themed snacks to go with the novel that I'm writing. In case you don't know anything about my warfare project, it's about ninja and samurai in ancient Japan. So these are actual Japanese brand candies. This one is matcha milk hard candy, and this one is a peach flavored gummy candy, my personal favorite. So I thought it'd be fun to snack on those along with my other snacks while I write. I'm actually going to go ahead and do what we waited this whole video to do. I'm gonna start writing, and then once Bliss gets online, I'm gonna join some writing sprints with her. So let's head right into it. My friend is not online yet, so what I'm going to do is join a global word sprinting website, see if there's anybody that I can join and possibly beat on there. Are you kidding me? I am the only person online right now, so I'm just going to be writing by myself. So writing for the day is done. We have completed our writing sprints. I said goodbye to Bliss because her laptop was dying and she also had to go, but it was perfect timing because I was done with my sprints as well. Now, before I give you the final reveal of how many words I wrote in this session's writing sprint, let me give you an overview of how this went. So I ate my snacks, finished my caffeine, locked in with headphones and music. I finished chapter 7 of my book and started on chapter 8. I feel like I didn't write a whole lot, but I will give you guys the final word count in just a second. Honestly, a trend for me recently has been hating every word that I write while I'm writing it, but in a few days when I look back and I reread and I send the chapter out to my alpha readers, which are people who read the chapters while you're writing them so they can give you feedback on it, I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, this isn't as bad as I thought. Maybe I'm not a terrible writer, but I'm not super happy with what I wrote. I was kind of frustrated, which has kind of been a trend for most of this book so far. But as with anything, the first draft does not have to be perfect. It's just about getting words on the page and not worrying about perfection. So let's copy and paste the words I wrote during this session into a word counting doc and see, moment of truth, how many words I wrote during this session. Wow, that was actually a pretty good writing session. 1,710 words is not bad. I really like bigger writing sessions where I write 2,000 words, but honestly, I've just come to the end of my inspiration and it's almost dinner time, so I need to get home. Thanks for joining me for my writing vlog and a day in my life working on Camp NaNoWriMo. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and if you're a real one who has watched all the way to the end, comment down below whether or not you like to work or write in writing shops. If this video gets 50 likes, I might write on the roof of my house. Love y'all so much, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.